This is a restorative pose that you can do for really, really deep relaxation, and it's especially good for opening the chest and shoulders. So we all tend to round forward looking at the phone or the computer or driving a car, and this helps to counteract that, to open the chest. It can relieve neck and shoulder and back pain and just give us a nice posture, a nice open posture. So there's a couple of options. You're going to need some props, and one option is to use a couple of blankets, a couple of yoga blankets. If you don't have yoga blankets, you could use a towel. It's a little more dense than a regular blanket, so you need something that has some density to it. And if you're going to use blankets, you would take one, have it folded in this size and shape, and then you would roll it up from its longer end and make a long roll like this. And this is going to go under your spine. And you can, optional, you can either leave this like this, or you can put something under the end of it to make it a little bit higher, because the end of it's going to go under your head, and some people don't like their head the same level as their back, so you might want a little bit of a lift if that's the case for you. So we're going to be sitting in front of this rolled blanket, and then your leg position is going to be with your feet together and your knees out to the sides in a diamond shape. So there's a couple of options. We want to have something under the legs to support them. So you could use cushions or pillows, and it's probably best to put them in under the ankles, so where you're close so that you're supported to the floor. If you've got something a little higher, you can put that under the knees, or you can fold the cushions. So you would put them under both sides, under the knees. Another option is if you have a second blanket or a towel, you can fold it long like this and then roll that up. And you can take that and put it over your feet and tuck the ends under your shins or under your ankles. Okay, so the idea is that you want to have something supporting the legs, and then you're going to lean back over your rolled blanket, your other rolled blanket, and just rest there. Now, pay attention to your comfort. So if you have any discomfort, say your lower back feels a little weird here, you might just need to move forward or back a little. If that's still uncomfortable, you might need a little extra cushioning there. You could take a pillow or fold up another blanket. See how that feels. Okay, so you want to feel really comfortable in this pose. So take the time to figure out adding cushions or adding blankets to figure out what feels comfortable to you. And then the rest of the work is just to be in the pose. So once you're in the pose and you've found what's comfortable for you, you want to take your arms out to the sides. Palms should be facing the ceiling so that the shoulders roll back a little. Again, we're opening this chest area. And then just relax. Close your eyes. Focus on deep breathing. You want to breathe way down in the belly. Breathe in. Push the breath down to the belly button. Let the belly rise. Breathe out. Let it fall. And you'll just continue taking deep breaths like that. If the deep breathing feels like a lot of effort, just leave it. Just leave it and relax. The hardest part in this kind of pose is to relax your mind. So you want to breathe deep and try to keep your mental focus on your breathing so that you don't get distracted with a lot of thoughts. Just relax. And you can hold that pose for as long as feels good to you. I suggest starting with at least 5 minutes. And it's a really good pose to take care of any stress or tension in the upper body, the chest, the back, the neck. It's also mentally relaxing, helps to open the hips. And then once you're done with that pose, I recommend just lying on your back. So you can take your props out and then just lying on your back for a little bit. Any way that's comfortable for you, just to kind of let your body adjust. And then roll onto your side. Rest on your side for a couple breaths. And then you're done. Namaste.